Love English podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Love English podcast. We are here to help you learn English for your real life in a simple and natural way. I'm your host, Leo.
And I'm Emma. It's so wonderful to be here with you all. This is a safe space for you to learn, so we will always speak slowly and explain everything. Leo, you seem so energetic today. You are full of beans. Full of beans is a fun idiom that means you have a lot of energy.
I am full of beans today, Emma. I got a really good night's sleep last night. I feel amazing.
I am so jealous. I, on the other hand, am feeling very groggy. Groggy is that slow, tired feeling you have when you don't sleep well. And this is a perfect start for our topic today, how to talk about your sleep habits.
This is such a great topic. Sleep is so important for our health and our mood, and talking about it is a very common part of daily conversation. So let's start with a big concept. There are two main types of people when it comes to sleep, the morning person and the night owl.
What is a morning person?
A morning person is someone who loves the morning. They wake up early and they have a lot of energy in the first part of the day. I think I am a morning person. I love the quiet of the early morning.
And what is a night owl?
A night owl is the opposite. A night owl is a person who likes to stay up late at night. They have more energy in the evening and at night, and they usually hate waking up early in the morning.
That is 100% me. I am a classic night owl. I get my best ideas and do my best work late at night. The morning is my enemy.
So this is a great way to describe yourself to a friend. You can say, I'm a morning person, or I'm a night owl. Let's talk about our routines. As a morning person, what time do you usually go to bed, Leo?
My turn to ask you.
I try to go to bed pretty early. I'm usually in bed by 10 o'clock. I have a very consistent bedtime routine. A routine is the set of things you do in the same order. My routine helps me relax and prepare for sleep.
That sounds so healthy. What is your bedtime routine?
About an hour before I go to sleep, I stop looking at my phone. The blue light from the screen can make it hard to sleep. Instead, I usually read a book for about 30 minutes. It really helps to calm my mind. Then I brush my teeth, get into bed, and I usually fall asleep very quickly. To fall asleep is the moment you go from being awake to asleep.
Wow, your routine is so disciplined. My bedtime routine is not as good. As a night owl, I often stay up late. I might watch one more episode of a TV show, or I will just scroll on my phone for a long time. Before I know it, it's after midnight.
And what time do you have to wake up? To wake up is the moment your eyes open and you are not sleeping anymore.
Well, my alarm clock rings at 7:30, but I always hit the snooze button at least 2 or 3 times. So I don't actually get up, which means get out of bed, until almost 8 o'clock. There is a difference between waking up and getting up.
That's a great point. So I wake up early, you wake up late. This probably means we have a different quality of sleep too. Let's talk about that.
What do you mean by quality of sleep?
Well, are you a light sleeper or a heavy sleeper? A heavy sleeper is someone who sleeps very deeply. Small noises do not wake them up. That's me. When I'm asleep, I sleep like a log. This idiom means to sleep very, very well.
I am the opposite. I am a very light sleeper. Any small noise, like a car outside or the wind, can wake me up. It means my sleep is often interrupted.
So because you're a light sleeper, do you often have a bad night's sleep?
Yes, sometimes. On a bad night, I toss and turn all night. This idiom means you move around a lot in bed because you can't find a comfortable position to sleep in. And the next morning, I feel exhausted.
And what is the phrase we use when we get absolutely no sleep at all?
You can say, I couldn't sleep a wink. This means you did not sleep at all. For example, I was so worried about my exam, I couldn't sleep a wink last night.
So we have good sleep and bad sleep. Now, what about the weekends? Do our habits change?
Oh, absolutely. On Saturday and Sunday, I love to sleep in. To sleep in means to sleep later than you usually do on weekdays. I don't set an alarm clock and I just wake up naturally, maybe around 10 o'clock. It's the best feeling.
I'm a little different. Because I'm a morning person, I still usually wake up early, even on the weekends. But I don't get up right away. I might stay in bed and read or listen to music. I have a very leisurely morning. Leisurely means slow and relaxed.
Leo, I think I need your help. I am tired of being a tired night owl. I want to become more of a morning person. Can you give me some advice on how to get better sleep?
Of course, I can try. First, I would say if I were you, I would try to create a relaxing bedtime routine like I have.
So, no more scrolling on my phone in bed?
Exactly. You should try to put your phone away at least 30 minutes before you want to sleep. The screen time really affects your brain. You could try reading a book instead.
That's a good idea. It's a hard habit to break, but I can try. What else?
Have you thought about your diet? You should try to avoid caffeine in the evening. Caffeine is the chemical in coffee and some teas that gives you energy. If you drink it late at night, it can keep you awake.
That's a very good point. I often have a cup of tea in the evening, but maybe I should switch to an herbal tea with no caffeine.
That's a perfect idea. And my last piece of advice is to be consistent. Consistent means to do the same thing in the same way over a long time. You should try to go to bed and wake up at around the same time every day, even on the weekends. This helps to regulate your body's clock.
Oh, so no more sleeping in until 10 o'clock? That is going to be the hardest part, but thank you, Leo. That is all very helpful advice.
You're welcome. I hope it helps. So let's do our final summary for our listeners.
We learned how to describe ourselves as a morning person or a night owl. We also learned the difference between a light sleeper and a heavy sleeper.
We learned some great idioms. For good sleep, you can say, I slept like a log. For bad sleep, you can say, I tossed and turned all night, or I couldn't sleep a wink.
We talked about how to describe our bedtime routines and the difference between waking up and getting up. And on weekends, many of us love to sleep in.
We hope this lesson helps you all talk about this very important part of your daily lives.
Thank you all for joining us on the Love English podcast. We wish you all a very good night's sleep.
We'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.
Thanks for listening to Love English Podcast. Remember, every minute you spend learning English is an investment in your future. Keep learning and see you in the next episode.